to Indian defense news. If you are new, please subscribe and press the bell icon to get notified when new video is uploaded.
After several dramatic twists and turns, as the Air Force looks at procuring a new single-engine fighter, the Adani Group is emerging as the dark horse that could end up manufacturing a large number of India's future fighters. The IAF is now working on issuing Request for Information (RFI) to the two single-engine fighter manufacturers available in the global market, Lockheed Martin for its F-16 and Saab for its Gripen. While the Tata Group has tied up with Lockheed Martin for possible manufacture of F-16s in India, Saab last week announced a tie-up with the Adani Group. In the present scheme of things, Gripen enjoys a clear advantage because of its capabilities, says an Air Force source. While the F-16 is 50 years old, the Gripen is a 4.5 generation fighter of very recent vintage. The IAF had sent out an informal request asking the two manufacturers details of their products. Based on the input and other analysis, the RFI would be issued under the strategic partnership model in a couple of months, officers said. The target would be to acquire at least 100 fighters in the first stage, but the demand is expected to go up further now. The government will select the preferred aircraft and its Indian partner based on submissions. Once selected, the manufacturing plant for the selected fighter is to be set up in India, with the Indian partner holding the majority stake in the venture. MMRCA process in mess by not taking a quick decision and dragging its feet. The government has messed up the MMRCA, Medium Multi-Role Combat Aircraft, process, says Air Marshal, retired M. Matheswaran, who played a crucial role in drawing up the requirements and conceptualizing its original tender in the early 2000s. The original MMRCA was not only to get fighters but also to get technology here in India. All those objectives have been defeated, he said. The IAF in 2001 projected a requirement for 126 fighters to fill the gap between its future indigenous light combat aircraft and the heavyweight Sukhoi 30 fighters. Though the initial move was to buy more Mirage 2000 fighters, it evolved into the MMRCA global tender. In January 2012, the twin-engine Rafale fighter was declared the winner, and finally negotiations began with its French manufacturers. Therefore, sources point out that the only reason the government has now put out the present single-engine requirement is the cost. The purchase of 36 Rafale fighters from France not only surprised most military sources but also upset the financial projects for the fleet modernization, sources say. Therefore, sources point out that the requirement is now for over 200 fighters, and the Rafales are being limited to just 36.